This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Man, I'm in a dire need of a fresh cut. I can admit that, man. Sometimes you gotta admit some stuff. Your boy been woofing, but that's where sacrifices are made, man. The fast within the fast, and then now the coronation and the victory lap. That's what I'm talking about. Respect has been put on Errol the Truth Spence name and on yours truly. He knows his sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Whew. We straight ether and murk cats. Now on to the next dude before I get to the video. Casual boxing non-talk, aka casual boxing talk shit, aka casual boxing need a DSM-5 diagnosis. What the hell is wrong with that dude? Oh my gosh. Been watching a few of this dude's videos. He can't sit still, man. Like he got ADHD or something like that. What the hell is wrong with that cat? The cat look like he's all over the place. For y'all that don't know what a DSM-5 book is, it's a book that does mental diagnosis of people. Mental health clinicians, they use that book so that they can diagnose someone that has a mental disorder or a mental issue. But I don't know what the hell he got, man. I was thinking schizoaffective disorder because it's a combination of schizophrenia and freaking bipolar. But the shit that this motherfucker got, I don't even think there's a name in that DSM-5 book for it. I'm just keeping it real. This dude is, he's just all over the place. Like he can't sit still. Like somebody stuck some shit up his ass. Yeah, I'm gonna say that again. Like somebody just stuck some shit up his ass. And in his fucking brain. What the hell's wrong with him? And listen, I ain't no hater, man, and I ain't no troll. I'm just keeping it real. You know me, I come in truth-telling fashion. Giving y'all cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truths. Something is wrong with that dude. Really. I'm serious. He needs to go and sit down with a mental health clinician and get a damn new diagnosis that we have never heard of from a DSM-5. I don't even think that shit is in that book. I'm just keeping it real. And what the hell is wrong with this dude hating on Errol the Truth Spence? Saying Errol the Truth Spence need to get VADA tested and all this other nonsense. He was clowning Errol the Truth Spence, saying that he don't got no ones and twos. Well, his ass been ethered in murk because on Saturday, it was a boxing clinic, a boxing lesson. So I hope he can go somewhere and higgity hush with that nonsense. Told y'all, man, he keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. My folks, they were clamoring for this. They were like, hey, he knows his sport. Who's next on the chopping list? I told y'all, man, we Sun Tzu Art of War up in this motherfucker. There's levels to this stuff. We already finished and murked that dude. You know his name. He's been ethered and murked by a quote-unquote Peter Quillen, quote-unquote fruit smoothie dude, quote-unquote dude that picked up boxing 3 months ago. He's looking like shit and feeling like shit. Those subs, they letting his ass know what time it is. I ain't never seen this man get so many thumbs down. Now it's your turn now, casual non-boxing talk. You will know when I put my attention on somebody and the way that I get them from the start and then I finish them, you would know you were Ethan and Merck. You on my radar now. You the next on the chopping block. Because that's what we doing. We going through YouTube and we ethering and murking these types of dudes. We keeping the boxing community honest and unbiased, not filled with lies and bias. We keeping motherfuckers honest up in this motherfucker. And we gonna have motherfuckers go through my Yoda school and become true and rare boxing purists. So just word to the wise. Y'all go ahead and put the word out. Put the APB out. I'm coming for that neck. Huh. That CBT motherfucker, I'm coming for you. Because I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks of these Rudy Poo and these plum brains. These casuals. They want to act like they know boxing, but they don't know shit. They nothing but casual, ultra fanboys, femboys, beta boys. And him, He's exactly what I was talking about with that Banana Republic looking self. His style's whack. I just put that out there. But now on to the video. Terrence Bud Crawford versus Errol the Truth Spence. My take on it is 51 to 49%. I got Errol the Truth Spence winning that. It's going to be a close one. Very close to call. Because Terrence Bud Crawford, he has built so much built-in defense within his offense. He's a switch hitter, orthodox and southpaw. I mean, the man is going to create mad fits and puzzles. You saw what my boy Errol the Truth Spence said. When we fight, we're going to bring the best out of each other. If that's not respect, I don't know what respect is. And all these fucking people that sitting here saying Terrence the Bud Crawford's just going to box the life out of Errol the Truth Spence. I think after Saturday's performance, y'all going to think twice. And I think the Rudy Poo and the Plum Plum Brains, the casuals, the ultra fanboys know now that when these guys have these sparring wars, that shit is legit. I don't know what these other types of fighters be doing when they sparring. If they be having a picnic or they going out there and bullshitting and feeling and looking like shit. But these slick fighters, these fighters that's trying to go up the ranks pound for pound, this ain't no joke. They take that shit serious, okay? When they spar, it's not playing games. It's like a fight, man. They already had the fight before the fight. So that way when they do fight, it's easy. That's why Mikey Garcia was easy as fuck for Errol the Truth Spence. Because he was already having fights in sparring. So to him, Mikey Garcia, like Triple G, was no special effects up and down. But Bud, that's a whole nother horse carrying a whole nother cart. That's right. He gets that saying. He gets that respect. And I heavily disagree with my real G's and my super real G's out here in these boxing streets. The Manuel Aretas, the Marks, I think his name is Salivia. You could tell me if I'm saying the name right or wrong, man. My bad, dog. But you know what I'm trying to say. Y'all sitting here thinking that Errol the Truth Spence is going to wash Bud. This ain't Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is a basic, elementary countering dude. I told y'all, all he does is unlimited countering. He doesn't do nothing else. His footwork game is atrocious. The thing with Bud is athletic as fuck, man. And Bud, like Errol the Truth Spence, is an energizer with his legs. He can box on his toes like nobody's business. That boy's special. Don't sleep on Bud, man. That could easily be a 50-50 fight. But I got it 51 to 49 because I feel in the championship rounds, and when I talk about championship rounds, I'm talking about round 7 and up, Errol the Truth Spence power, his thudding power and his body snatching work is going to take the toll on Terrence Bud Crawford. And I don't think Terrence Bud Crawford has ever been in the ring with a guy who levies that onslaught of tactical aggression, technical punching placement, body snatching work. The unlimited pressure that Errol the Truth Spence is going to put on him is going to be something he's never seen before. And likewise, on the flip of the coin, the boxing puzzles of the switch hitting style that Terrence Bud Crawford presents, his built-in defenses within his offense, and his ability to box on his toes and be athletic and keep his conditioning peak throughout the fight is going to make Errol the Truth Spence think as well. See, this is going to be a super chess match. And really, the person that caves in first is the one that loses the fight. I'm going to say that again. The one who caves in first mentally is going to lose the fight. That's how much of a super chess match this fight is. And I have to defer to Andre SOG Ward. We are in the fourth quarter. I know Andre Ward wants that fight now, but I heavily disagree on that part of it. This fight needs to be built up. I feel that the both of them need to continue to clean out the 147. Make it very clear because we got too many champions. Sean Porter should not have a belt. Keith Thurman should not have a belt. Errol the Truth Spence needs to get that belt from Sean Porter. Terrence Bud Crawford needs to get that other belt from Keith Thurman. And then we have a unification. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want it to be built up by September 2020 or at the latest May 2021. That's when that fight is going to make sense. But when that fight happens, trust and believe. That is the first time that y'all gonna see he knows his sport on his nerves. I'm gonna be nervous for Errol the True Spence because I know that although I'm picking him to win, Terrence Bud Crawford has all of the skill sets and the requirements and the checkers that I talk about. Because the thing with Errol the True Spence is you have to have a fighter that has unlimited stamina, peak conditioning, and the ability to be slick all night to be able to give him problems. Terrence Bud Crawford checks off all of those markers in my book. And that's why I feel he's going to be the hardest puzzle for Errol the True Spence to figure out. And after that fight, once Errol the True Spence wins and he beats him, he will be pound for pound #1 on my list. Because that fight right there will be the best fight in boxing. I'm going to say that again. It will be the best fight in boxing whenever it gets done. But they got to build it up right for September 2020 or May 2021. So I want to hear what y'all got to say. Put the comments below. This is the first time I talked about this fight. It won't be the last. I'm just giving y'all my initial take and my initial assessments on this fight. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.